I'm a Korean living in America, and I speak Korean, eat Korean foods, and now balance my Asian and American identities. So does actor, singer, and Broadway star Josh Dela Cruz. He struggled at first as a Filipino American, but worked hard to discover his potentials and himself. Dela Cruz is now the newest host of Nickelodeon's Blue's Clues and You, and was even called a thirst trap on Twitter. Dela Cruz himself is now thirsty for better minority representation in showbiz.
Growing up, we were like a handful. We were a very small handful, and it was odd. And I remember always wanting to fit in.
Dela Cruz immigrated to the US when he was 2. His parents are from the Philippines, but Dela Cruz was born in Dubai. He had a caring, supportive family, but Dela Cruz saw closed doors as an Asian American. He even thought his image wouldn't fit the screens. When working with an all-Asian cast,
we recognize how special it is to be able to work together in this show and to celebrate it and not be a token or not be again a foreigner.
But while he adores working with fellow Asians and Asian Americans, Dela Cruz says diversity in showbiz isn't quite diversity.
You know, to say that like we have The King and I is on Broadway, we're celebrating diversity. It's like, no, that's like the Asian show, and then the rest of Broadway is not.
So his newest musical, American Morning, has kept Dela Cruz excited.
This is such an important show because it's Asians, Asian immigrants that are in America in present day, which is so rare. Usually if it's an Asian American show or just an Asian show, they're foreigners or it's in the past.
Now with Blue's Clues and You,
I get to celebrate being Asian. Steve Burns pulled me aside, the original host, and he was like, hey man, I don't know if anybody ever talked to you about this, but I wanted you to hear it, that like, we cast you because we love you and we love the things that you're doing and the things that you're bringing. So don't ever feel like you have to replicate.
Dela Cruz says Asian Americans struggling with dual identities should follow their moral compass and be proud of where they come from.
What happens when your values are met with the new Western values, the new American values? And is there a way that we can take the best of this and the best of this? Me realizing that, you're Asian, dude, and there's nothing wrong with that, gave me the opportunity now to take that muscle of being, maybe I could be ethnically ambiguous, and to be like, no, well, how can I play that part as me?
Bringing you the best of California, Jenny Huh, California Life HD.